My eye will not stop watering. My eyelash is half off. My eyeliner is running and it sucks. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, a hot minute. Very hot, very humid, very sweaty. It's been a minute. I haven't talked to you guys in a little while, so I wanted to talk to you about some of my favorites that I have been using lately and some things that just did not work for me. And some of them are kind of in the middle. They have pros and they have cons, and I'm not really sure exactly where I'm at, but I need to talk about them. So if you guys are interested in what I've been loving, what has been failing me so hard lately, then just sit tight and we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about, this was actually sent to me. This is not sponsored, but they did send this to me for free. They allowed me to get on their site and check stuff out. It is from a company called Mixeasy, which I have seen off and on around in the community, and I've been pretty interested in it. They're a little expensive, especially for what I got, which was the unique formula. So you can get on, and this is a site that they sell skincare, and skincare that you can actually make yourself. And so if you get the unique formula, it is a little bit more expensive than, say, the stuff that's already made on their site. But I think that this is the best way if you are having a hard time finding skincare that's working right for you. If you have severe allergies to certain things that it seems like all skincare brands put in their items, you can get on this site and you can pick out, I think they have about 4 to 5 items, maybe a little bit more, that you can actually make your own unique formula for. And it's really, really fun, honestly. And you have to do a little bit of research because you actually do pick out the ingredients that you want in it. And they tell you the ingredients and what the ingredients are for. It's so easy to get on there. It takes like 5 minutes to do it, honestly, unless you really do want to look up and do a lot of research into what you're going to be making. So I got the face mask and then I got the eye cream. Now there are pros and cons to this for me. First of all, the price is a little bit too steep for me personally, but I love the products. Now I got mine mixed with a bunch of different stuff, mostly for anti-aging, elasticity, you know, stuff that I need in my life. I got the face mask, which for me is a little small. It's a little small for the price. I wish that it was a little bit bigger. You can get on there and also see if you want fragrance or non-fragrance. I mean, you really get down to the nitty and gritty. What was that? My shoes from Macy's are coming today. Ooh, so exciting. But you can really get down to the nitty gritty with this on exactly how you want it. You can even name your formula, which is really, really cool. The one thing that I really don't like though is when you name it, they don't put the name on the front. They put it on the very, very back under order information. But there's ingredients and the order information. So the face mask, I called it the face mask, what did I call it? I don't even remember. This is for normal / combination. It's in the fragrance honey and milk. It smells amazing. And where it says it's magic mask. Yeah, I named it the magic mask. This is so soothing. It smells so good. But because it's so little and it is one of those soothing type of masks, I'm almost out of this. Like, I use the crap out of this. So I like that it's something that I'll actually use up, but for the price, I wish it was a little bit bigger. The eye cream is actually bigger than normal eye creams. So the eye cream I actually think is an amazing deal. I got mine with the unique formula. Let's see. And the names do kind of rub off too, which is another thing I don't like. So I can't really see all of the information that I had on here, but I named this the bag killer. Bag killer. Sometimes I crack myself up, but this is like a thin, it almost reminds me of aloe, and I love it. It goes on and is so satiny and smooth, and it really does help the puffiness of my under eye bags. Both of these products I got with Dragon's Blood too, which is super, super cool. But I will leave the site down below if you guys want to check it out. Definitely check it out. See how it works. See if you can handle the price. If you do, this might be something that could save your face if you're having a lot of problems finding a skincare that works for you. Alright, moving on to more skincare because that seems to be my life. Now, first of all with e.l.f., I saw that they came out with a ton of different kinds of skincare. I was a little hesitant because e.l.f. is on the cheaper side, so I thought that if they were making skincare, it might be, you know, it might irritate my skin. It might not be the best for me. So I went and I started the cleanser, which I told you guys on Instagram follow me on Instagram if you want to. But follow me because that is where I live. I live on Instagram and TikTok now. I'm on TikTok and I'm making TikToks, and it's actually cathartic because I do a lot of mental health and motherhood TikToks on there. So it's a whole different side to me that you probably have never seen. But I started off with the cleanser and I thought that I would not like it. I ended up loving it. I think that I'm on my 5th or 6th repurchase of that. So I wanted to try more from the line. I got this and I got the eye cream and something else. I think a mask. I have not stopped using this. It's almost half gone. This is the Keep Your Balance toner with hyaluronic acid, aloe, and witch hazel. And ever since I started using this alongside the cleanser, all of the breakouts that I've been getting have reduced by so much. I mean, you can't even see it. And even if I was wearing foundation, you could still see the breakouts. It's like down to 1 or 2 that are just slightly still there, and I really do think that this is contributing to that. I like it. They do have kind of a high fragrance. The cleanser can be a little bit drying, but for the most part, in what you pay for e.l.f. skincare, I am so freaking impressed. So impressed. So I would highly recommend trying any of their lines. They have lines basically for anybody's skincare needs. Anything. And it's so cheap. Alright, now I want to talk about some lips. Mostly just treatments and, you know, chapstick wise. The first thing is from Grove. If you guys don't know what Grove is, it is kind of like a subscription service where you can buy everything that is like home, cleaning, motherhood, children, everything like that. They have all sorts of stuff. They have stuff that you can find at Target a lot, like the Method cleaners, the Mrs. Meyer's cleaners, and then they have their own line as well. I just recently, within the last 3 months, have started ordering from them basically monthly, as long as I have the money. And you can skip a month, you can order whenever you want to. But it is like, if you order on the 21st, the next month on the 21st, you need to order again. Or you need to skip. So I skipped this month just because we haven't had really the funds, and I kind of got a buildup of cleaning products, so I don't need to order again. But this is the thing that came free, because if you order a certain amount, which is usually between $30 and $60, they send you free stuff, and it's super cool. But this is their Mint and Argan Lip Balm with chia seed oil, I believe, and I thought this was cool because it's a unique shape to begin with. It's kind of an oval. And the Mint and Argan was the only one that, like, the flavor, the type that I could really just be interested in. But this stinks. So if you ever get on there, if you order from there, if you've ever been wondering, don't get this. It dried my lips out so bad. So bad. And I have to layer this on just to even feel like I got it to transfer to my lips. This was horrible. I will never use that, and I will never get another one. But something that I found this month that I have been loving, and so has my husband, because I liked it so much that I made him. I forced him to try it because I've never tried or seen anything like this before. It's from Blistex. It's kind of like lighters. My chapsticks get stolen by little minions or little trolls or like the borrowers. If you're my age or older, you may know what I'm talking about when I say borrowers. My shit goes missing all the time. So I needed a chapstick, and I was at Target and I saw this. I thought it was a chapstick, so I grabbed it. It is not. It is a conditioning lip serum, which is something I've never heard of. Blistex is a pretty good chapstick line. Sorry if you hear my son. He is smashing blocks on the table. That kid is going to be an architect someday. But this comes in a pump. It's a pump, and it almost feels like you're putting a conditioner on your lips, but it doesn't leave that film feeling. If you've ever washed your hair and then tried to wipe water off your face and you get the conditioner on your lips and you can feel it, it doesn't give you that feeling. Now, I did talk about this on Instagram, and there was one person who messaged me and said that they hated it. So this might not be for everybody, but I love this. I think it stays so long on your lips no matter what you do. I put this on, and then I ate some kind of like greasy ass food the other day, and I was drinking. I still felt it on my lips, and it's very conditioning. So if you have like really chapped lips, or you just use chapstick a lot anyway like me, I would try this. You might really like it. So if you guys do follow my Instagram daily, you guys noticed that I bought this line from Target, and this is the Tanologist like self-tanner line. This, I got everything in medium. I ended up getting the mousse because I enjoy mousses better than I do sprays or any kind of liquids. And then I got the face and body drops, and I also bought the mitt. And this was actually quite expensive for all three. I was a little like, ooh, you know, like that. It's a pretty good chunk of change to spend on self-tanners at the drugstore, but Target does carry some higher end items. So I was like, I'm going to try this out because I have not heard anyone talking about it. And I am sick of being a ghost. I cannot stay out in the sun. I don't like it. It's not healthy for you. And I don't, you know, melanoma, no, I'm a ghost at all times. So I wanted some color to my skin. So, and I have a lot of foundations that are darker because I suck at ordering foundations, and I need to have darker skin so I can use them. So I got these. Hence how these came into my life. Now, the mousse, I told you guys, I kind of discussed this on Instagram. I'm not good at self-tanning. I've only done it maybe a dozen times in my life, and never with the same tanner because I seem to suck at it. I got the mousse because usually mousses come with bronzers in them so you can see where you're distributing everything. This does not have the bronzer in it. Now you can tell this is my second or third day with the tanner on. You can see, nope, right here. It has a nice color to it, a little orange, but it does have a very nice color to it. However, this streaks like a son of a bitch. And the thing that I've noticed about it that's even worse than most that I've tried is the fact that it streaks days after. Because on my arms, I had a complete great application from like my area, half of my forearm up. And everywhere that, you know, there wasn't any like that, you know, pieces of skin. And it was a fantastic even application. The tan had set, and I was like, okay, I'm good to go. Well, yesterday I had a tank top on and noticed that I have blotches of white showing through where I know I had covered. So this is like going streaky after it's already set, and that's a little weird to me. A little weird to me. This has no room for mistakes, basically. So I don't know if I like that mousse at all. It's not horrible, and I love the tan that it gave me, but it's not the best I've tried, and I don't think it's worth the money. However, talking about the face and body drops, I like this a lot. I've actually used this a lot, and it doesn't even look like I've opened it, which is kind of weird. But you don't need much, and this you can use with just your hands. You don't need the mitt. And you put it in any moisturizer. Your lotion that you put on your body, if you want to do it because it's face and body, or your moisturizer for your face. I only got this for my face, but I think I'm going to start using it for my body as well because I like the way this works better than the mousse. This is a lot more gradual. It's not as streaky, and when you shower or wash your face, it does come off a little bit, but evenly. So I really like this. My only con about this one is they say that you can use it and then immediately wash your hands and your hands won't be orange. That's kind of a lie because, I mean, I had this on my hands for seconds. I used my moisturizer, ran right to the bathroom. My hands are still orange. Not bad, not horrible like some self-tanners can get you, but I would recommend this. If you wanted to get anything out of the line, I would get this because it seems to be the better of the two. However, this mitt, which was $5 for this stinking mitt, it's cute. I mean, it's hot pink with, you know, like the holographic. It's cute, but it stinks. And another reason why I think I might have the self-tanner on my hands is I think it soaked through the actual mitt. And I couldn't get my back. My husband was going to help me. He couldn't even fit his whole hand in it. It's such a small mitt. So I know you can get better mitts for cheaper than $5. So, I mean, overall, I don't really care for it. I don't care for the line. I think that you can find much, much better. But for drugstore self-tanner, it's not bad. And if you know what you're doing, you may be able to do a lot better than me. And the color is not Oompa Loompa. You know, so there's pros, there's cons. It's kind of been a favorite of mine, though, because it allowed me to have a really nice tan. Don't make noise when I'm filming. It allowed me to have a really nice tan that was more natural, on the more natural side, but I am pretty splotchy in areas and it's a little embarrassing. Thank God I don't go anywhere. Now, speaking of me having the tan and the foundations that are dark that I need to use, oh, you guys remember the Get Ready With Me using this. This is the Focallure That You Full Coverage Matte Foundation. It matches me perfect now with this tan. This might be the only reason why I like this a little bit. This is such an amazing foundation. Now, you guys saw in the Get Ready With Me that it was way too dark for me at that time, but it still looked amazing. It made my skin look so good. I'm wearing it today. I don't think I have a better foundation, nor do I think I've ever tried a better foundation than this. This is such a beautiful, flawless foundation, and it finally matches me. And on top of it, what I've been loving is one or the other of these Becca Primers. And these are the backlight primers, I believe. This is first light, this is the backlight. This is more glowy, this is a light, more natural glowy. Now, I'll use these even if I am not wearing makeup. I really like these. I've had these in my collection forever. Just started reusing them because of summer. It's beautiful natural glow. And I'm using them under. Today I'm using the more glowy one under this foundation. Oh, it's perfect. It's so perfect. I would highly recommend, you guys, if you ever buy anything from Focallure, get that foundation. It will change your life. And I have to mention this just because I've been on a nail mission as well, which a lot of us have been since COVID started and we haven't been going to the salons. I know that they're opening back up, but you know, we still may not want to go out there. Some of our favorites may not be there, you know, yada yada. So I wanted to mention two treatment type things and two nail polishes that I have been loving. Even though I'm wearing gels now that I actually did myself. I cannot wait to talk to you guys about it. You will see it very, very soon. It's not a sponsor or anything, but I'm in love. But if I don't do gels, this is what I've been doing. The first thing, my nails are super brittle. They break a lot. They flake a lot because for most of my life I chewed my nails. OPI Nail Envy. This is super expensive, but it will save your nails life. If you have nails like me, use this every day, every other day, every time you paint your nails. You will see a huge, huge difference. And if you're like me and you don't have the time to sit there and wait for your nails to dry, this is my favorite fast drying top coat that leaves your nails looking so shiny and gel-like. This is the Out the Door. This is a top coat for nails Out the Door. This is kind of expensive too, but so completely worth it. The only con to this is it does goop up by the time you get halfway down. All of them really do that, but this is my favorite. And then the nail polishes. These are two OPI nail polishes that I cannot live without and that I have repurchased multiples of. The first one is the Thrill of Brazil. I think that this is the best red ever. I don't believe that it is a blue toned red. I'm not positive, but it is the most gorgeous red, and it is a one coat red. You don't need more than one coat of this. So gorgeous. And this is almost like what I'm wearing on my nails now. It's almost the exact same color. This is Barefoot in Barcelona. These are my two favorite. This is more of a pink nude color. These two, I could live my life only having those two colors. They're so gorgeous. So if you need a new nail polish, pick one of those. You'll thank me. Woo, I'm getting sweaty. I had to turn my air conditioner off to film, and my boobs are feeling it. Alright, and lastly, this is kind of a fail for me. I'm wearing this today as well. This is the Focallure Superfine Liquid Eyeliner. When I used this on camera, I really, really enjoyed it. However, my eyes weren't running that bad that day. My eyes are running that bad today. I have super bad allergies, so my eyes are running in the corners. This gave me hell today. It spidered all up into my eyeshadow, and then it, like, you can see the space in between. It's just, this runs very, very easily. It runs. So if you don't have runny eyes, this is amazing. Super, super good. But if you have runny eyes like me, this is not your friend. So it kind of turned from a pro to a con for me. You know, a like to a not like, which is kind of sad. So that is basically everything that I've had my hands in for the last 3 to 4 weeks, and loving or not loving. I will leave the links to everything I talked about down below if you guys are interested. It's just here and there kind of weird thingies. I don't know. I haven't been wearing too much makeup. I've been more focused on skincare and tanning and nail stuff. So I wanted to share some of that with you guys. If you guys have favorites, especially when it comes to tanning or nails, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, everything will be linked down below if you want to check any of it out. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see another one, and I will see you guys real soon in another video that I'm filming today. Bye, guys. Why do you always have to make noise?